Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Nick Aldis has officially signed a major female WWE superstar to SmackDown. She has now shared a bold message on social media. Julia won the NXT Women's Championship from Roxanne Perez in January. After a couple of successful title defenses, she lost the championship to Stephanie Vaquer in a winner-takes-all match at the 2025 Roadblock Premium Live event, ending her 63-day reign. The Beautiful Madness was quietly called up to the main roster. On the May 12, 2025 episode of Raw, Julia joined forces with Perez to collide with Rhea Ripley and IYO Sky in a losing effort. Last night on the Blue Brand, the former NXT Women's Champion walked out of the SmackDown General Manager's office and exchanged glances with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Moments later, Nick Aldis officially announced and revealed to the Queen and the Goddess that Julia had been signed to SmackDown and was the newest member of its roster. Taking to X, FKA Twitter, the 31-year-old WWE star declared her arrival on SmackDown and asserted the brand had become more dangerous following her signing. Julia made it clear that her name was one to remember on the Blue Brand. On the May 6, 2025 edition of the Black and Silver brand, the Beautiful Madness went one-on-one with the former TNA Knockouts World Champion Jordynne Grace. The two wrestled to become the #1 contender for the NXT Women's title. At the end of a hard-fought battle, Jordynne Grace secured a huge victory over Julia. Taking to X, FKA Twitter, the Juggernaut praised her opponent for her impressive wrestling skills and claimed she would like to face her again. WWE fans will have to wait and see what the company has planned for Julia after she has been officially moved to SmackDown. In a move that has sent shockwaves across the WWE universe, a top female superstar has finally broken her silence after being officially signed to the Blue Brand by SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis. The announcement, made during the closing moments of Friday Night SmackDown, drew one of the loudest reactions from fans in attendance and sparked a firestorm of discussion across social media. This development not only reshapes the landscape of WWE's women's division, but also ignites new rivalries, opportunities, and long-awaited answers to lingering questions. The woman in question? None other than the controversial and polarizing figure who's been the subject of months-long speculation, former multi-time champion and breakout phenomenon, Liv Morgan. Having made limited appearances in the months following WrestleMania 41, Liv had been noticeably absent from active competition. Rumors swirled about her future in the company, with insiders suggesting anything from a quiet contract expiration to a shock debut in another promotion. However, those whispers were silenced definitively when Aldis stepped into the ring and presented a contract bearing her name, making her return to SmackDown not only official, but seismic. Nick Aldis, who has taken bold strides in building SmackDown into a must-see program since assuming the role of general manager, made the announcement with signature confidence. And that means we bring in the best, the fiercest, and the most fearless. This is not just a signing, it's a statement. Welcome back, Liv Morgan. The crowd erupted as Morgan's theme music hit, and she walked out onto the stage with "We," a smirk that was half defiance, half validation. Dressed in a black leather jacket with "Unfinished Business" stitched across the back, Liv stood tall under the spotlight before walking slowly down to the ring. For several moments, she stood, face to face with Aldis before taking the microphone from his hand. The arena fell into an anticipatory silence, waiting to hear from the woman who had been the centerpiece of so many rumors, yet had said nothing until now. "When people think you're gone, they stop watching their backs," Liv said, her voice steady, but full of intensity. "But I've been watching. I've seen the titles change hands. I've seen who's been talking about running this division. And I've seen people forget just what I'm capable of. Nick Aldis gave me a choice, and I'm choosing chaos. I'm choosing SmackDown. And trust me, I didn't come back to take part. I came back to take over." Her declaration sent a jolt through the locker room, as several top names within the SmackDown Women's Division took to social media within hours to respond. Bayley, the current WWE Women's Champion, tweeted a cryptic, "Did she forget who the champ is?" While Tiffany Stratton posted a photo of herself polishing her nails with the caption, "Cute speech. Now, go stand in line." Others, like Bianca Belair and Mission, shared reactions ranging from curious to cautious, hinting at both potential alliances and brewing tensions. Behind the scenes, WWE officials have confirmed that Liv's new contract includes a clause that guarantees her entry into the upcoming Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, setting the stage for her to potentially reassert herself in dramatic fashion. Sources close to creative have indicated that Aldis personally pushed for Liv's inclusion, viewing her return as essential to maintaining momentum in the wake of Rhea Ripley's injury and Charlotte Flair's continued absence. However, Liv's return may not be as straightforward as a triumphant homecoming. During her absence, the women's division has undergone significant changes, with new breakout stars like Lyra Valkyria and Lola Vice gaining traction, and veterans like Bayley and IYO Sky continuing to dominate. Liv faces a completely restructured competitive field. That reality hasn't seemed to deter her. Instead, it's only fueled her resolve. "I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to relive the past. I'm here to rewrite my future," Liv said in a backstage interview following the show. "Everyone's asking where I've been. But the better question is, are they ready now that I'm back? I didn't waste time. I trained harder. I got stronger. I became something they haven't seen before. They may not recognize me, but they'll remember me." The return also raises interesting questions about Liv's alliances and rivalries. During her last run, she was entangled in a chaotic storyline with Raquel Rodriguez and had a short-lived association with Shotzi. Neither alliance ended harmoniously, and sources suggest WWE could revisit those dynamics in the weeks ahead. More notably, her path may soon intersect with Damage Control, particularly if Dakota Kai or Asuka enter the MITB fray. A feud with Bayley, who never faced Liv one-on-one for the title, could also be on the horizon, creating a dream matchup that fans have long desired. Yet, not all reactions have been welcoming. In a candid sit-down interview for WWE Digital, SmackDown's rising star Jade Cargill addressed Liv's return bluntly. "She's got guts, I'll give her that," Jade said. "But she's walking into a jungle she doesn't recognize anymore. I'm not here to play nostalgia games. She wants to prove something? Good. I'll break her while she tries." Jade's words didn't go unnoticed. Just hours later, Liv posted a video to her Instagram story, silent but impactful. In it, she slowly wrapped her wrists in tape, the words, "Let them come," written across her knuckles. The clip went viral within minutes, garnering praise from fellow superstars and fans alike. The WWE Universe, as expected, has been buzzing non-stop. From Reddit threads to podcast debates, everyone has a take on what Liv's return means for the division. Some see her as the missing spark SmackDown needed. Others question if she can truly climb back to the top in this new era. But one thing is certain. She's no longer the underdog who surprised everyone in 2022. She's a veteran with a point to prove, and she's making it very clear. She's not going quietly. Her journey back has reportedly not been easy. In a revealing appearance on Corey Graves' After the Bell podcast, Liv opened up about the mental toll her injury and hiatus had taken. "There were days I didn't know if I even wanted to come back," she admitted. "But the fire never left. I just needed to find it again." Graves praised her resilience, calling her one of the most compelling characters WWE has cultivated in recent years. "She connects," Graves said. "Liv's not just a performer. She's a story people root for. Whether she's holding gold or clawing her way back to it, there's an authenticity there that's rare. It's that authenticity that Nick Aldis is banking on." Sources backstage say Aldis sees Liv as a pillar of the brand's next phase and wants her heavily featured in the lead-up to SummerSlam. With the draft season behind us and the women's division poised for a major reshuffle, Liv's timing could not have been more strategic. Still, danger lurks in every corner. If her return has created excitement, it's also painted a target. On her back, superstars like Zelina Vega, Isla Dawn, and Blair Davenport, all of whom are hungry for spotlight, will be looking to use Liv's name to propel their own momentum. And with the women's MITB briefcase now officially in play, the chaos Liv craves may be closer than she thinks. As the blue brand gears up for what could be one of the most stacked MITB matches in years, fans will be watching closely to see if Liv Morgan can truly reclaim her place, or if she'll be devoured by a division more ruthless than ever. Regardless of the outcome, one fact remains undeniable. Liv Morgan is back. She's talking louder than ever, and she's doing it her way. Because for Liv, silence was never weakness. It was preparation. And now, the world gets to witness the noise. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.